touched. We're here in Murphy's, California at the historic Murphy's Hotel. Opened in 1856, this hotel has survived even when the whole town was destroyed. There was a major fire that ran through this town 3 times. And when the whole town is fallen, everything's different. When there's a setting here that's preserved, it's going to be a beacon for lost spirits. Guests and staff alike have reported disembodied voices, full and partial apparitions, and even the feeling of a presence in the room.
It was the most scariest thing that's ever happened. It was with Kathy DiLiberto and Martha. And then she went over, if you go into the kitchen, there's a huge table. Right now it's the boys call it the office, but we used to keep all our dry stuff in there, all the flowers and stuff like that. The table was pushed over and Martha was in there pounding.
This was moved?
This was moved, yeah.
This is a huge baker's rack.
Yeah.
That's a huge working table. You couldn't move this if I tried.
She was screaming in there for probably 20 minutes, but you couldn't hear her voice.
This decanter right here was securely in there.
Yeah, look how it's
we were all in there, and it popped out down here, and grounds were all over.
And there was a couple times when going through the dining room, and just as you got towards the saloon over there, all of a sudden you'd hear water running, or it sounded like water running. And when we opened the door to the saloon, all the beer taps were on.
Really?
And
all of them?
All of them.
Oh,
all
wow.
of them on the whole thing. Another time, we were there, and all of a sudden you could hear old-timey saloon music. Just like, there's nothing on the jukebox like that. There's nothing on the radio like that. My husband says, I smell like Eleanor when I get home. Wow. And I said, what do you mean? I smell like Eleanor. He's like dusty, musty, Old West with like a rose water.
And I think originally there was 20-something rooms in the old hotel. That's why, like, this was a room. It's not anymore. Over time, things have been reconfigured when they added electricity and the bathrooms and things like that. So this is the Mark Twain ballroom. She's also played the piano. The first time I brought the girls here, the piano started playing.
I had a function up here, a banquet. It ran into the early morning hours of like about 1 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. And I decided not to finish cleaning up the mess up here. And I decided to come back a little early the next morning to finish cleaning up. Turned on the water first thing because I was gonna have to wipe everything down. So I turned the water on, you know, medium strength for sure, if not pretty high strength. And walked out here, door open, nobody else up here. And as I'm walking out, I noticed, I heard that the water almost went completely off. So as I came back into the kitchen, I noticed the handle had been moved off.
And a lot of times, all the chairs are always by the edge of the wall, you know, facing the bed, and there'll be times that you come in, and they'll be like they're looking out the window. But one time, it smells different too. Yeah. Yeah, it was really strong.
It was like a sweet cigar.
Yeah, yeah. So we were smelling like a hickory smell, like almost like a bacony smell, if you would, almost cigarish in a way, when we were in that room, in the Hearst room, and it just went away. Okay, tell us what just happened.
Okay, so Keith was over there by the cabinet. I'm walking through here, and I'm looking right here through this door, and I see this sheet just kind of go like that.
And what were you doing, Keith?
I was right here. And there's no wind, nothing in here. No pressure. We're the only ones on this floor.
I didn't touch the bed at all.
And we smoothed the sheets out of all the beds before we left, so cool. As you can see, it is dark outside. They are clearing the saloon and the restaurant out right now as we speak. we are going to have this whole historic building all to ourselves. Here with the ChillSeekers, this is Carissa, Keith, Andrew, and Alyssa. We're speaking to any spirits that may be here. We invite you to follow us along here tonight. We've been welcomed by the staff. We hope we are welcomed by you as well. We're going to start down here at the basement. There's been a lot of reports of apparitions being seen here. A man in a black long coat. So hopefully we'll get to meet him as well. Let's go.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to start off with your name. I told you who we are. Can you tell me what your name is? Are you looking for something? Is there anybody here? Let me know now through my lights. Or you can talk to this red light that Keith is holding over here. I will not hear you right away, but I will hear you later. Again, I'm going to ask, are you a man? Are you a woman or a child? Remember I was asking those questions, was it an accident? Oh.
That is the REM pod.
Here. Awesome. Thank you.
Tell me somebody's recording that.
Yeah, I got it.
It's going crazy.
Thank you. Jen.
Can you make that light up again? Let us know that you're here. Is there anybody in here?
I feel something back here, on the back of my neck.
Are you touching Alyssa right now?
It feels like someone's poking me.
You poking her?
Oh my gosh.
After Alyssa felt someone behind her, poking on the back of her neck, we captured this voice on our recorder. Though we can't make out what it says, it sounds like someone's taunting her.
Static cam, room 9.
Earlier, we placed static cams throughout the hotel. Our static cam in room 9 caught an orb moving away from the bed. While we were investigating other areas of the building, the static cam we left in the ballroom picked up this noise from inside the room. Shortly after that, the REM pod started going off by itself.
How did you pass away? And are you comfortable here?
Are you in this room with us right now? This hotel is empty. We're the only guests tonight.
Can you show yourself to us tonight?
I know.
Me too, I was gonna say hear a whistle. At this time, we all heard whistling. It sounded like it came from the hallway. We then confirmed that there was no music on in the saloon and no one else in the building. What is it that keeps you here? Are you still waiting for somebody? Something just touched my hand. Did you just touch my hand? You are here, aren't you? There's no electronics going on over here. cold spot right here. What is your connection with this place?
74.4.
I can feel the energy in my hands still. That's so awesome.
73.
We're not staying. We're not trying to move you or disrupt you in any way. We're just here visiting. We're guests. We're just guests here. How many of you are here in this hotel? We invited you. I heard something like that.
In room 16, we caught this strange light that moves very quickly up and away from the bed. We believe these orbs and light anomalies are the manifestation of spirits traveling in a low energy type of form.